Hey, go get the big.
We're recording. We're on, guys. We're on.
I'm in the drill, bro. Where's it?
Welcome
Oh, he kicked right out.
to Aztecs versus Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock home. The ball didn't go 10 there after kickoff.
What happened?
The ref was playing advantage to see if anything could happen, but it's now going to be a scrum down in the middle of the park to Eagle Rock.
Yeah.
It's Saturday afternoon here, Sun Valley. It's a little cloudy. Temperature running about a cool 66 degrees. No, maybe 68. 50. Shut up.
56.
It's about a 68 degrees outside. A little bit of a wind. Some clouds. Sun hasn't broken through yet. It's 59 degrees here. It's the first scrum down, right in the middle of the park. Backs are split. It's a slow start to a game. We're already about a minute in. Not a tackle made. And dubstep for the put in. The scrum's looking a little wheelie. And it wheels right around. Just don't, nope. Scrum's wheeled around. Olden days when I used to play, that would have been put into red, but these days I think it might go back to green. Yeah, it's a green scrum.
What did Sam say? Oh, Carlos needs to go get him.
Eagle Rock put in. Second scrum of the game. Ooh, and it's already gone down. It's Jack slipped. Front row collapsing. The referee just talking to the front row here. Maybe he wants to push it over to a bit more grassy area, but he doesn't have many options there. Third scrum down in the game. Let's see if this can be a stable one. It's stable. Referee signaling for the ball to get put in. It's looking kind of strong. Panda with the pickoff. Bumps off the flanker. Damien lining up. Chick runs as a decoy runner. Damien takes it just across the gain line. Chief coming with a run. Blue gets across the gain line. The ball's secure. Here comes Panda again for another run. Kenny gets smashed. He needs to run a little bit low on there. The ball is turned over. Aztecs with their first possession going wide. The 10 breaks. Gives a out of the back pass.
Nice roll, nice roll.
Walker finally brings down their number 12. It's looking the 9 picks and goes. Some defensive now for the Eagle Rock. Aztecs seem to be going through the middle. Panda with a nice low tackle.
Good, Chick!
Chick with the turnover. Can he secure the ball? Dubstep scooped up. Walker should kick it. He does kick it. It's a great little kick. It's going to be a penalty. Penalty from coming in from the other side of the ball. Yep, offsides line. The referee's just indicating by motioning his hand up and down. Okay, Weezy, you want to get in on this? What's up?
Second half. You need 2 mics.
Two
I only have
turntables
one.
and a microphone.
I could have a splitter.
We're,
A splitter and another mic.
Aztecs looks like there's bring some big boys down to the field.
Watch out! Heads up! Heads up!
To line out off the penalty kick, Moreno's first throwing. Didn't make too many yards off, meters off that kick.
God bless them souls, right?
It's looking, here we go, Alex in for his first jump. He was jumping last year. He takes a clean take off the top. Here comes Panda with the crash, straight up the guts. Ball's looking loose. We actually clean it out. Walkie going wide. He's hit Cameron. Cameron tried to stuff it through. He breaks one tackle. He's wrapped up by the number 10. Pushed back. Looks like he's trying to get rid of the ball. That's about a 10-15 meter loss, but that's okay. We still have the ball. Alex comes running through trying to get it. Jack gets the ball, powers up. He gets stopped right about the gain line. Maybe a meter after. Here comes Blue with a charge. He's got the ball out. He gives it to Panda. There's a lot of faces watching. Blue was the first to react.
Push him out. Call the ball.
It looks like there's no defense in the backfield. We just need a kick. 1 or 2 kicks. And here's the kick. It is a beauty. We got chases.
Good kick, Walk.
That's good. That's some good pressure there. Get out the half. Put the Aztecs on their back foot there. If that had a nicer bounce, it would have been good.
Would have been good in.
You're almost there.
Thank you, Moreno.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. We got quite a few injured guys and quite a few absentee ballot votes that are sitting next to me, aka Long. The injured man being K2. Hey, Pack. And of course, we got Tandy. Long's manning camera here. Let's see if the Orient pays off here. See if we can get some good camera skills. He's up against Flash. It's a line out, decent line out by the Aztecs, but it was called not straight.
Nice.
It looked straight to me. It looked pretty decent. That's a freebie for the Eagle Rock right there. Aztecs got some big boys up front. They're props and
Take a look at these big boys.
yeah, we got a couple of props in there that are looking like they belong on a biker show. You know, had a few, some beastly men down there, and some little fellas.
What's that little
The little guy just jumped in the line out. He's going to do something. Maybe they're going to lift him. He's tiny. Nope, they lift the tall one. Oh, and Alex nearly gets it. He went over with 2 hands.
Oh, nice tackle though.
And did the ball. Good tackle by Cheek. He gets in there. Big boy's running through. He comes over the top of Panda with the tackle. They're 10 the kicks. They kick at Cameron. It looks like it's going to go straight out. Oh, no, it bounces in. And that's pretty much the exact play that just happened in the opposite version of itself, where Eagle Rock kicked it to about the 40-meter line. The Aztecs have done exactly the same. A little chip back to the 40-meter line. Now it's Eagle Rock's ball.
What's your thought on the performance of the backs right now trying to chase that ball?
I think we can. There's a decent chase. We got those blitz runner by Cameron, and the rest of the backs need to stay in a flat line. And I think that bull's out. Nice take by Alex this time. Panda with the crash. Oh, Panda with the spill. The ball forwards, and you take care of that ball when you're hitting the deck.
Coming out, it's coming out.
10 goes wide. 10 slips Walker. 10 gets tackled by Cameron. He's basically ran across the field in a direct line. 7 bobbles the ball. Dave pops it up to Walker. Walker should put the kick on. It's a great little kick. Where's the chase? Cameron could get this if it bounces up nice. It's unlucky. Forrest has got it. Forrest is by himself. Forrest can get this. Can he put it away? He gives it up to Cameron. Cameron puts it in the corner.
Holy hell.
Ref is running over to have a check to see if it's a natural try. There was no touch man in sight, and he awards the try. Great regroup by Forrest, as me and Tandy were just speaking on right there. It's about the kick chase, and the kick chase on that one. What do you think,
Fucking
Tandy?
dedication right there, staying true to getting the ball, not giving up. Great effort from Forrest as well, being a backup for Cameron on this, and then just the overall support of Cameron still staying right there behind him for that pass in the end. So
It's exciting rugby to watch.
Gave up on the,
It's
on the
very
ball after
nice.
Cam missed it.
It's a very, very nice kick. Recognition by Walker. He's starting to come in his own with that little bit of vision, seeing that the Aztecs only had, half a guy back there. He was actually trying to fill back in his position. Walker unleashed the kick. Chased down by Cameron. Unlucky bounce. Nearly got it. Forrest backed him up and tried time in the corner.
I personally don't think it's luck whatsoever. I think it's a lot of effort in focusing and being aware of your surroundings, not having tunnel vision and relying on just solely one person to, do all the work. So.
Yeah. Sometimes that ball bounce is lucky. Sometimes it's an unlucky bounce, and Forrest came up on top on that one.
What I really like about that is we're really now stretching the field. I think it's going to bode well for our forwards game. They're going to really be on their back heels, really waiting to see, some of the kicks coming. So let's ground and pound right now. Let's see what we bring after this.
We'll just break that down for you. Non-UC Berkeley graduates boding kind of well. I think that's faring kind of well. That's doing kind of well. We're gonna get a little bit of translation for the folks at home. But you with the degrees out there, I'm sure you're right up on Long's page. So we're looking for another kickoff by the Aztecs here, back to Eagle Rock. Did we make that conversion?
I got a question for you, Scotty.
Yeah, so it's a 5-zip to Eagle Rock. What you got, Tandy?
I'm noticing, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I'm noticing that this game will be all about the backfield in terms of Eagle Rock having, daylight in the back, where our opposing team right now is just pretty much all on the line, including the backs. Do you see this being a kick game?
Right now, I think it should be. The wings and the fullbacks later in the game might to start to cover the backfield a little bit more, and then that's when Eagle Rock's going to change up the tactics. But for right now, they're looking weak in the backfield, and Walkie's been taking very good advantage of it. Oh, looks like there's a little free kick going on here. The scrum half goes quick. Boom! Big tackle by Alex. He loves it. The big man's going in. Moreno goes low. Panda goes high. 7 running. Dupes blue. Damien slowly brings him down. Walks in there for the pick. Gets cleaned out. 10's coming. He's going to run wide. Oh, the loop's there. David's got tackled. He didn't even have the ball. Somebody tackled him. But it's okay. Eagle Rock's got it. And Walkie's there for the kick. It's the charge down. Walkie better pick it up. He's got it.
Support!
The opposite numbers all over him.
Slow down, guys. Coke ball.
It's looking a little bit like kids rugby here. A lot of people in the same position. Cameron, it's touched. It bounces. Cupcake dives at the legs. Slows the man down. Moreno with a great bump tackle. We need to slide out and realize what's coming on to the left side of the scrum. The ruck here. The ruck's going to set it up. Panda goes low again. Big boy gets no steam. Blue with a decent tackle. Jack backing him up top. Scrum half's in there looking for the ball. It's not coming out. It's going to be a penalty for not rolling away. Tackler needs to roll away. He needs to get out of there.
What do we have? We have 4 bodies in the back. Everybody predominantly up front on the line right here, if you see.
Covering the corners here. It's, finds touch at about the 35-meter line.
What are your personal thoughts on the last play, Scotty?
The last play, a little discombobulated.
A little frantic. I mean, I think we should have gone to the Coke ball. There's no reason to kick there. Let's settle a little bit. We're up.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Long, where do you think we went wrong in that last play, though?
I think we just try to. We have to do possession.
Ooh, and the ball's loose. Walkie picks it up. He's a free man. He's got a shimmy step. He gets wrapped up. Slowly, Jackson there cleaning the ball out. Gets secured. Damien's there looking for the pop, the offload.
Slow down, set it up.
Here it goes. Dubstep fires out. Panda with a nice bump and grind. Offsides. Dubstep realizes, gets the ball out. Rainer gets down a couple more meters. We keep trucking like this. We'll be down there in no time. Jackie with a bump, a pirouette move. Cameron's in there. Cameron's helping out, supporting. Secured the ball. Aztecs trying to come through. Panda's got that ball. Ooh, the 8-man takes a popper dubstep. He needs to get protected out there. Oh, what about that hole in the middle? It was begging for somebody to insert. But there was just nobody there. We went wide, unlucky. Ball's still out. Damien's on the wide gap. He's trying to bring it outside. He plows straight back into the pile. Jack with a gator roll. We're losing our own ball here. Bodies are not coming in like they need to be. That's a penalty for diving over for the Aztecs.
He also came around on the side.
We need to settle this ball down here. Cameron kicking for the line out. It's a little bit of scrappy. Great kick by Cameron. He's probably put it on the 5-meter line. Looking very nice, a lot better than the last kick. So hopefully we can get a crash ball coming up here or something to go wide, seeing how their defense sets up.
All right, let's see. We're gonna go. What do you think? We're gonna bring it down. Just drive it in, right? That's it, right here.
Yeah. The referee's having a little word with Damien and the other captain. Two big fellas having a chat. I think they're talking about the aggressiveness. Maybe just settling it down a little bit. Not so hectic and frantic. It's kind of hard for the referee to decipher what's going on.
All right.
Eagle Rock ball right here.
Eagle Rock done. Moreno. Alex jumping at the front.
Nice.
Gets a nice little pop.
Here we
It's
go.
going to be
Five.
Get in there.
his first move.
All in.
It's a great drive. They've stopped it and it's picking up speed. It's picking, he's collapsed it. And it's a try.
Oh, wow.
Who's coming up with it? I think it's Moreno. Yeah, Moreno secured the ball at the back after a great throw in. And he's got that. The ball seemed to be stopped there for a second and then just found a little bit of extra energy and piled straight over.
You know, that's some concentrated energy right there. They got the big boys. Got the big boys over there, but they're not holding tight. Our guys just a little bit leaner. They're used to, being in close quarters with each other. Very tight.
Moreno.
And that's that cohesiveness right there. That shows in that mall. What do you think, Scotty?
I think they were very tight together, and that's ultimately, a couple of guys really tight are going to beat some fatties that are loose, even if they're a lot bigger guys, you got that ball out there. You need to keep
Summed
it.
up in 2 words: communicative effort. That's what it was.
Yeah, reminds me of a hippie place I've visited. There's a few out here in the San Gabriel Mountains. If you guys go back in the wash there, great place to visit. I know Danny's camped out there a few times. Cameron with the kick is not looking good.
That was a lackadaisical kick.
That's Cameron's second miss.
With my broken leg.
Cameron's up against some critics here, but that's all right for the kick, and we'll give him a break since he's the fastest man we've seen in a moon or two out here. Ball's nice and high. Kickoff look like it's going out. It's bounced around.
Come on.
It's juggling exactly like practice. We can't get the kick off.
Missed ball right there.
That's a good start from long. Third miss. Kickoff reception. This should be our ball. We gave it back to the Aztecs. Some good defense. Great tackling. Who was that? Moreno and Panda Sandwich. They did an insert from the 11. 10's going wide again. He's broken. Can Forrest do him? Forrest secures it. Forrest makes the try-saving tackle. And Chick does the right thing. He dots it down in the back. It's going to be a 22. He's probably coming back for the knock-on for the scrum. But Forrest, well done on securing that ball. He didn't look too secure in what he was doing. He looked a little flustered. But he made that tackle, and he made the knock-on. Someone needs to shut down that 10. That needs to be either David or it needs to be Walker on that.
I wanted to go ahead and just throw in my personal thoughts on the kick from the opposing team. As you've noticed in the past kicks, we're seeing it go directly to the left side of the field, and that's due to the overbearing southern east winds that we're having right now. So I think Igorov really needs to focus on their kicks right now.
That's knock.
Yeah! Forrest is a one-man team today. He's coming out. Alex is there. Yeah, David finally making a tackle. Getting stuck in. Cameron with a 22 drop and then a low kick. They weren't expecting it. It went bouncing around. Moreno cleans up. It's a double whistle. He's not too... he's asking these guys to come back 10. Not quite sure. I think he's bringing them up to where the first offense was, or maybe to where the ball was going to be kicked.
What was that offense?
Oh, he's taking them back to the mark. They probably want to scrum down right here. Oh. It's probably an offsides mark. It's a decent boot. Mondo's giving him too much credit. Don't, Mondo! Mondo! Hey, can we get someone on the touchline?
Hey!
Gaga, run touch! I think a beer just came.
Game's on. There's a quick line.
Quick line out. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Everybody was just giving Mondo the accolades and running touch judge out there. Well done, Mondo. We got Bevies going down left and right. Not too much of these guys getting warmed up over there, the subs. It's 10 zip to Eagle Rock. Scrums have been looking a little unstable. Scrums are just looking a little unstable. We need to rein that in.
I hope not.
It's scrum down, Eagle Rock put in. We're going to get this ball out wide, hopefully.
I know, yeah, exactly.
Bar
Watch
here.
the weak side.
Ball is in. Scrum's turning. Get it out, dubstep. Get it out. And here we go. Bang. Puts the ball to boot.
Beautiful fucking kick right there.
Great kick. Where's the chasers? Here come the chasers. We got Cameron. David's right there. Great line. Cupcake is there. Great. David Cheek is there. Cheek is working hard today. Bang! Alex! Ooh!
That guy just ran into a brick wall.
Alex with a monstrous tackle.
Oh!
And Damian just a steal with a stiff arm. He can go all the way. Wow! The subs are getting pumped up. The subs are on the field enjoying a big man try with a stiffy. That was beautiful.
Phenomenal run.
Great.
Phenomenal run right there.
Wow.
He looks like he's practicing that stiff arm all day. It's finally paid off. Some long arms of the law handing down from the interception and just backing himself all the way to the line. Another big boy try. It's fantastic to see. Tall man open his legs off, just push a couple backs to the ground, over the line, carrying him on his back.
All right, Dave's first kick. Let's take a look.
Dave's lining up. It's a strong wind. It's a strong wind. It's a
southern eastern wind.
it's a southern eastern wind. That means it's going straight across the field. Actually across from the half line. David's first kick. He's going to get some points on the board here for the Eagle Rock.
He has to put a little bit of force
to the left. He's going to have to hook it to the left so it gets pushed to the right. David's lining it up. Resident Kiwi. Fantastic run by Damien. David puts it on. He hooks it.
What a kick!
He's put it through. Another 3 points for David the Kiwi. I think it's his haircut. Or maybe it's those extra hours he's been putting into practice right there, showing up early. That pays off every single time. Well done, David.
Do you think we're gonna secure this ball?
Score update, it's 17-0 Eagle Rock.
Let's see if we can get this kick.
That's a 3 tries. If we get one more try, that'll be the 4-try bonus point, which we're kind of in need for here. But let's not count the chickens before they hatch. And let's just shut down the Aztecs, especially in the second half, as to where we know.
Like I said, there's been 3 scores within the first 30 minutes of the game.
Oh, it's not going to go.
It's right on the line. It's batted back. It's not 10. We should play on. Damien's taking the ball. He gets rumped and he gets rolled. Who's in there? Dubstep.
Get it out, get it out.
We're not securing that ball. There's guys all over the side. And Jack making some yards. Running into the big men, wearing them down. Dubstep firing the ball out. Chief, as always, just powering through. Back to the other side for Jack again. Oh, Panda gets the ball this time. Nice run. He's met at the gain line by some stiff defense. Ball comes out wide. Damien scoops it off the floor. Has he found the gap again? No, he gets shoelace tackled. Ball comes out to Walker. He's going to see it again. He's going to punish this fullback all day long. The ball doesn't bounce up too kindly. The 30's by himself. He doesn't want none. David's there giving him a hug. A little bit of hug. Aztecs got the ball out. Alex slips a tackle. David gets bumped. Dubstep finally clangs on. Cupcake with a decent tackle. Getting low.
There you go, Rob.
We're going to bring it back for the high tackle. That was David with a high tackle.
Hey, don't get sucked in though, Rome. Good job, Rome. Good shit.
And just settling it down here. Aztecs trying to slow it down. And he hasn't made about 15 meters on that kick. So
I want to kind of just jump back on.
Mondo's learning.
I want to jump quickly back onto the subject with Rome. This is his first game and phenomenal effort on paying attention to where the ball is and making those tackles right there.
As to what we were talking earlier with Tandy, the kick chase has been pretty decent since we mentioned it. That was looking good. Although the 15 did break a few tackles, we had men there, and that slowed it down, and he didn't get more than a couple of meters. Panda finally wrapping up the scrum half.
Yeah,
It's Aztec ball. Again, pick and go straight up the guts. Ball's coming out wide. 21 substitute. It's cutting through.
Turn around, Rob. Look at your guy.
Aztecs going to the left.
Push left, push left here.
Moreno's trying to call out. It's forward against backs right now. It's a little chip chase. Who's going to get it? Cameron's going to get it. It looks like Cameron's got it. Can he beat one? Nope. He's into touch. He's slipping and sliding. Cameron's down. He's not looking good. He's in pain. This is not looking good for Eagle Rock. That's the key man.
What do you got for backs right now?
And Danny will be start warming up here. That means we'll have no more back subs for the rest of the game, apart from Durf and Oro. It didn't look good. He's He's up. He's up. He's trying to walk it off. Let's give it a round of applause for that.
Woo, Cam!
I was thinking we gotta get med kit. Like,
Yeah,
we have to bring some ice, tape. We gotta get a med kit
Yeah.
together.
Hey, Pac. How'd you feel about that moment right there? As some seasonal glimpses going through the air for the playoffs?
Yeah, I saw our season flash before my eyes right there. But Cam's tough. He's good, so we're all right.
It's a great one for the fullback, the young fullback, to be back out there after a nasty-looking knee slide as he tried to keep the ball out of touch and on the field of play. But he's back up and running, obviously showing that he's younger than 30 years old, maybe younger than 25. He's bounced right back up. And here comes the ball. Damien trying to intercept it. He might get it. It's Walker with Damien. Damien's going to get it. Oh, he's looking for that pass. He doesn't want to give it to David. The ball's coming back. Referee said it's probably one knock, first knock.
What?
It was the first knock off Damien. The other guy knocked it. We're going to roll that back in the tape and have a look. But Damien Forrest have been very key interjections here, just getting the stuff done. Backline chasing up well. And then we've got good vision coming through by Walker, placing those kicks. And Aztecs are still not putting anybody in the backfield, really. Eagle Rock needs to come up close here and make these tackles. Especially the 10. He's been running rampant. Hey, Pac.
We got the cops looking for Scotty.
5-0's in the parking lot. Boop, boop. It's a sound of police. Maybe they're checking out the game. Scrum again, not steady at all. It's a free kick. It's a penalty. The 9's going quickly. He's going quickly.
They didn't get back, that's why.
Blues trying to get that tackle. We got a mismatch. The 10 steps inside. He steps Walker. Moreno brings him down with an excellent ankle tap. Hanging on the leg. That 10 needs to be shut down. Good on Moreno. The 10 sliding out again. He's mismatched against Jack. They give it to the big boys. And big boys crashing up the front. Aztecs building a head of steam here. The 10 jacks it out. He steps 1, 2, 3.
Oh, not the tackle.
He got in.
The 10 has been running rampant all day. It shouldn't really be the guy that's running.
They all went for the ball. Hit 3 guys. Hit 3 guys right there.
Aztecs finding a little bit of life, as you can see how they're running back here. They're a little more pumped up than before.
Oh, Wayne right there. That was not good.
Horrible defensive breakdown.
Yeah.
10's going to put all the points on for the Aztecs right now, so that's 17-5. Already closing that gap. We know how Eagle Rock played last week when we were down at the half. And we know how Eagle Rock plays when we're up by a lot at the half. So this is where we need to take that shift and make it happen.
I personally think this was just a small slip up. Bodies were where they needed to be, but again, just the effort in the tackle was not there, and the focus on just getting the ball was our downfall. However, I think the momentum with Eagle Rock is still there, and will continue through the entire possession of this game.
Yeah, here first. Sack the ball. Unless you're in midfield, you can go for that tag. You're on your line. You need to hit those legs.
Yeah, there we go.
Bring that man down.
Good point. Good point.
Eagle Rock needs to get this ball back here. We're about to kick to the Aztecs.
By the way, I've been doing kind of poorly because I need to focus a little bit more on the camera. Trying to watch the game. It's hard,
You need to
dude.
zoom in and out.
Cameron's naturally a right-legged kicker, right?
Yeah.
So on this kick, we really need to pay attention to how Cameron's going to kick the ball, because of these southeastern winds that are coming in right now. It's not too favorable for Eagle Rock.
It looks like Cupcake! Drop! What's he doing?
Kicking deep.
Yeah, I know. Cupcake, drop!
Oh, wow.
Who is that? Forrest with a decent tackle, smashing it down. The 10 kicks it through. Cameron lets it bounce. It bounces favorably finally. This is where Cameron shines. He puts a big chip back. It goes to the winger who catches it. It bounces. Is he going to take it out? Nope. Here the ball's coming right back. It's directly out. He's behind the 22. That's fine, even though it bounced into the 22. And it's an Eagle Rock line out on about the 35-meter line.
That's some good. That's not too bad.
I'd like to thank the Persian Connection, the Persian Syndicate, all the way from Irania.
There it comes.
And some bevies here. Stir!
Oh, lucky.
How you got, man?
San Diego.
That's a penalty against the old Aztecs. Eagle Rock coming up from a little bit of scuffle there. Looking like he's not rolling away. I just made that up because I didn't see it. It's either not rolling away.
Exactly what it was. We need this insurance try right here, man.
Score is 17-5. Eagle Rock coming up.
So, does SESU have a rugby team?
Everyone has a rugby team now, Tandy. Everyone. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about at the uni level.
Here comes Alex, 13 jumping in. The Aztecs look like they win the ball. It's a slap down. Referee's giving a
Tackle by Damien.
scrum
Back up, Rob,
advantage. Fucking chilly, innit? Ball's coming out wide. Oh, 13 breaking. Walker with the tackle on 13. Scrum half brings it out wide again. David, get there. Oh, Cupcake
Nice tackle.
with a great tackle. Jack gets fended. Damien gets fended.
Oh, what the hell?
Everyone's get fended. Everybody wants to tackle about the titty region instead of the groin.
Lucky.
From one corner to the other corner with just one body.
Aztecs starting to build a little bit of a momentum here.
What's happening here?
We're seeing if
Oh, that guy's hurt right there.
we got a man down.
Got a man down over here.
In the
Okay.
He's right in the back.
Like Rihanna said.
June, July?
Like April. I got June. No, we don't ask all of them.
Cameron's with a penalty kick here, going for the touch. It's a decent kick. It's a great kick.
Nice kick.
It's a lot better than the first kicks in the first bit. That's a 40-meter game right there. It's a line out to the Eagle Rock.
That was a good kick.
See that Berkeley degree is really paying off here with all the insights that we're getting out of my co-commentators. You know, Tandy's wrapped up. Ball's not straight.
Nope.
Good take by Alex. It just wasn't the straightest.
I don't know. I think the wind was a factor there, honestly.
I'm not quite sure about that. The wind's blowing directly at the ball, so it's not pushing it either side, only just slowing it down a little bit. But Moreno gets the benefit of the doubt
Why does Gaga look
from the
like
production team.
Why does Gaga look like those guys that go cycling early in the morning?
Okay, here we go. Seckler.
With the throw.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Inside. You just like a second round. No?
Ball comes out. Good tackle.
Oh.
Ball goes fleeting out. Unlucky. 22 can't catch.
Eagle Rock ball on this.
Eagle Rock put in the scrums, getting driven back. Panda takes it out. He sidesteps it on. He's breaking the 10. This is a great 8-man pick and go. Does he secure the ball?
Yes, he does.
He does. Dubstep goes right. There's a little bit of shepherd. Referee hasn't called it. Ball's not secured. And it looks like Aztecs have lost the ball. There's no point making all these breaks if we're just going to give it up. Aztecs will probably kick now. Nice. Walker's up there quickly, trying to get the jackal.
Eagle Rock's definitely making the effort right now not to allow him to kick.
The 10's running. It's advantage to the Aztecs. The referee's got his arm out.
It's going to be probably less.
It's a penalty. Not quite sure. Offsides line. So we're offsides. Probably Walker getting there too fast. The referee thought he was offside, but he's just that quick. Gammons put it to 3 Aztecs that are charging back by themselves. David gets a tackle. Forrest gets a tackle. Malachi's trying to sneak in here through the camera. Not going to do it. Eagle Rock's on defense, and Forrest has turned over the ball. It's a penalty again for being offsides. Aztecs have already tapped and gold. Eagle Rock wasn't back 10. Jack threw a man to the ground. Cheeks got him by the neck. This guy's made about 20 meters with nobody wrapping his legs. 8-man comes running hard. Panda with the tackle.
No, your beer is done, bro.
9 goes out weak. Forrest comes flying up, just missed. Alex with the tackle. Forrest back in on the tackle.
Seeing a lot of high tackles right now from Eagle Rock. What are your thoughts on that right now?
It's not good. That's what my thoughts are on high tackles, unless they're coming from me. Low. Chief's in there holding the ball up, gets pushed over. Ball comes flying out the back. Scrum half gathers for Aztecs. He's going to run. He only gets run. That 10's getting shut down now. 15's on the pass. Great tackle by David. Good offload by the Aztecs. Cupcakes in with the tackle. It's a Chris. It's a cross. Not sure how a Chris and cross can happen. How can obstruction happen when we're defense? 12 has gone through. He's bumped it. He's grind. Something. Walker's ripped the ball off of him. Great steal by Walker off the tap and go. Ball comes back to Cameron. He's going to put it down the pipe. Not the best kick of his career.
I think this might be it though.
But it comes out to about the 40-meter line for Aztecs. That's the half. Puts it out.
All right, we're about to begin the second half of the game. I believe that we're on Eagle Rock's favorable side right now with the wind blowing again southeastern.
Let's go, Rob!
Based on the performance of Eagle Rock in the first half, how do you think the second half is going to go along?
It depends on the first 2 minutes. I mean, if we come out hard, head up, tackling low, it's going to be a great second half. If we look up and we play the sloppy game that sometimes we do, then that's going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's see. So far, not too bad. Let's see what happens.
Excellent kick by Cameron for the kickoff. Right now, Eagle Rock's missing tackles.
Get that Forrest! Get him! Lower, baby!
We got number 2 taking down 12, with Forrest taking down 21.
That knock grab! We're catching.
Get low.
We're catching.
Meet him.
Eagle Rock tackling a little high right there. Our main host of the evening is back. Scotty, I spoke with Long, asking him on his thoughts of Eagle Rock's performance for the first half. What do you see would be Eagle Rock's performance during the second half? What corrections do you think they'll be making, etc.?
Well, Eagle Rock needs to shut down that 10 first of all. He's been running across a little bit of a muck, and we need to make those low tackles instead of those high tackles, especially on the gain line. I think that would do pretty well. Just need to keep possession, not turn that ball over.
Oh shit.
Georgie, you want crazy. We're snuggled up here in the commentator booth.
Get your thumb out, bro.
Andy's going.
Plug up that hole. Keep that warm. Whole new setup.
Oh no, that's what's it called?
That's a David Kiwi's setup.
We have a camera, but I need to get another. I got an HDMI cable for it. No, but it's gonna be.
Here goes Aztec scrum down at about the midway mark, just over the midway mark.
Aztec ball.
It's in.
It's out.
Ball's on the ground. 13 picks up.
There we go.
David and Walker with the tackle.
Oh, it's good. We got it. Oh, maybe not. Keep it turned the other way.
Fishing for the ball. It's a power ball.
Oh, what's that, number 11?
And Lemon's pumping his legs through there.
Spread out, guys. Spread out.
Big boy's coming for the crash and gets Moreno flips him. A great tackle to watch. 10's running again, stepping on the inside. Forrest, he gets stepped. Alex is there. Wow. He just ran around the whole team. That's tackling practice on Tuesday because every single back missed a tackle there.
Oh my lord.
jump on his back and get that man.
I told you they're gonna come out strong, right, Long?
He's the number 10.
See, if we play like that, and obviously we're gonna lose. It's just obvious.
What's the score? What's the score, Scotty? Scotty.
Right now it's 17-5, depending on this kick. We're at 17-10.
17-10. Looked at me and was like,
I personally don't think it's a momentum of them coming up, just based off the last few plays. As we all know, number 10 is their star player. So
I was very surprised by that, actually. I don't think we usually miss that many tackles. I saw Blue just stand there when he ran past him, actually.
yeah.
I wouldn't say the number 10 is the greatest runner of all time, but he just made himself look like that against Eagle Rock, or AKA we made him look like that. That's a great kick. It is now 12-17, and the Aztecs are back in the game.
Let's go, Eagle
With
Rock!
only one try in it right now.
Yeah, we need that. I want to see Boyo come in, dude. I want to see Boyo come in and bring some energy.
Maybe the subs are warming up over here on the bench in the backfield.
Who is it? We see Boyle and
Durfee, we got Sam, we got Bruce, we got Jay, and Earl's warming up over there.
We already have jerseys flipped out. So
And
those all are gonna be
Sean
the
Mack is there.
upcoming subs that will be coming in is
Get
Boyle.
low!
It's been kicked off, and it's broken. The wing is broken. Panda gets a tackle, pushes him into touch, just about. The guy had a great step.
Hey, you got it, guys. We got it.
You need to get a little life and injection into this.
Eagle Rock's ball. It's counting this.
Yeah, snuggle up, motherfuckers, snuggle up. Ball's coming in from Moreno. Down the channel, Alex into lost ball fire. Moreno's on. Chick is over the top of that. He's working hard. Chick wins that ball. It's a penalty for diving straight over the top. That's the third or fourth person that says Chick has done well.
No, I know, but I'm getting onto the side so you can actually scoot in.
He got turnovers. He got great tackles. You know, keep on playing like that. You know, guys better watch out.
Chick's trying to get some playing time.
That's what I'm saying.
He's playing for some playing time right
Yeah,
now. He's
Chick's-
making the most out of his opportunity.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Chick's in there and working hard. K2's giving him big up. Making the most of his opportunities here. Seems the Aztec have made the most of their other opportunities.
Possession and tackle low. That's what we got to do.
It's a 12-17 here. Not much in it but a try. Second half, Eagle Rock needs to find the gears.
Oh, come on.
That's a not straight ball.
He's calling that. Oh, there you go. There.
Referee's on it, not straight.
You're on the line and that shit was fucking.
That thing directly, dude.
Looking for these subs to come in strong. Especially Sean Mack. Sammy's running onto the field.
We have Sam coming in for.
We got Jack's coming off for Sam. And Josh is on there for Chief.
Let's go, Sam. Hey, good job, Kenny.
Oh, Kenny.
Hey, good job, Kenny.
That's a surprising move. Kenny's coming off the field here. He's had a pretty decent game. He just needs to run a little bit
A
lower.
little quiet tonight, but
Yeah, a little quiet from Kenny today. He's got a.
Pepperoni nipples.
He needs to run a bit lower, a little bit more aggressive.
We got Eagle Rock ball possession. Finally, I'm going to be counting it because we haven't had possession of the ball for like a good minute.
Wow. 0?
Yeah,
We haven't had possession for a minute. Literally a minute.
literally 0.
So, Tandy's on the clock right here. He's got the stopwatch. It's the Eagle Rock put in. He's going to be timing how long
Oh, yeah.
Eagle Rock can keep the possession. It's in the first half, it's great. We're keeping the ball for a while. And then
We're going to go ahead and start.
in the second half,
Here.
and the ball's in.
Oh, we lost it.
In less than 4 or 5 seconds before Eagle Rock turns it over. And we have possession. Damien's there for the power ball. Sam pushes him over and cleans out the rock with a big clean out. Just smashed the little winger.
Sam's making a statement.
Sam came on strong. It's going to be a penalty to Eagle Rock here.
Made one all right.
He was diving in. It looks like it's going to be a scrum down to Eagle Rock.
Over there, bro. That winger's fucking. Someone comes at me with no ball. They better believe I'm taking those fucking ankles out. Call me the cankle tackler. What the fuck?
Sam?
Hey, if someone's coming at me with no ball, bro, come on. What just happened, bro? Why are you on the ground?
It's Eagle Rock pudding again.
We got K2 scaring little kids.
K2's scaring children out here. It's a fantastic. The scrum's just getting driven back. Ball's out. I'm not quite sure he's got it. Eagle Rock looks like they've won the ball. Come for the pods. Jack ball. Yep, the Aztecs are in there diving over straight away. It's going to be a penalty for not letting go. Jack was all by himself. He had no ruckers, even though we're set up in a pod. So we need to make sure that that ball's secure, and it wasn't on that
This
turn.
entire last play, we've only had 48 seconds possession of the ball in this play. Not much yardage has actually even been made. What's your estimate on yardage? What, about 10?
Hey, say it with your chest.
We're looking here.
We have Earl warming up. He's probably going to jump into the game.
Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. This is like perfect weather to be on the field, though. I know, yeah.
It looks like it's great weather for rugby. It's nice and cool. So you get warmed up, you get cooled down right again. It's Aztecs looking like they wanted to come back here.
We have Foyle. Getting ready to come in right now. I wonder who he'll be subbing in for. Who do you think?
I want to see him with some fire.
Let's
The
see.
crazy chicken's coming in?
A Pollo Loco is warming up. He's wearing the famous 22. And there's a dos.
What are you ice skating out there, bro?
Here comes the ball. Oh, and he's lost it forward. And that's who's cleaned that ball out.
Get outside!
That was Sammy Davis Jr. in the 23 jersey. It skips to Alex. Alex with a little pump and go. Alex off the guts. Alex is giving it off too early. And he's knocked it forwards with Cameron's back pass. He was away.
Hey, take that, Alex!
I'm not sure why Alex was passing there. He was in a gap.
Hey, good break, Alex! Good break!
He beat one or two people. Alex just needs to open up a few more times. That pass was on, but
Even if you would have faked it,
I hear we strip off all our clothes.
that was a nice little bit of attack by Eagle Rock, showing them what Eagle Rock's capable of with ball in hand. They just need to sort that out a little bit more.
Made a little substitution, roll for Pollo.
That's 22. Cupcake for Danny.
Are you able to play with like
Great game by Cupcake so far.
Great substitution.
Great tackling. So here we go with Danny. See if he can warm this up a little bit and put some injection back into that attack. Cupcake's been. Oh, there's a couple of knock-ons there, and the referee's seen it. It was a couple of knock-ons. The 8-man went down to grab it up. He didn't have quite as big as his mitts as he thought he did, aka probably wearing a size 9 over there instead of a 14 or 15 like an 8-man should. That's understandable when you have the selection pool of tattoo-armed man people. You know, so here we go. It's going down.
He's calling out the. Oh, dude.
It's an Eagle Rock ball.
Let's go, Eagle Rock! Big push!
Eagle Rock put in. Dubstep's having a little smile at the referee. Having a little banter between his back. The scrum is unstable. It's all over the place.
Oh, we got to score. You got to get some insurance. Get maybe a penalty down there. Get a 3.
Speaking of insurance, I don't know if you knew, but I saved 15% on Geico insurance.
Better.
To the left of me, the mic will go no more. However, you see Berkeley and Tandoori Chicken over here talking about insurance and stuff, filing claims. But
Upset doesn't like about it. What is he? What is
All
he
I gotta
like
say is,
about
no, like we're already set up with an overlap. If we just recognize this and get the ball wide as soon as we come out of the scrum, I think we're gonna score. I mean,
There's
we
that.
have 5 or 6 already.
Long's,
3 quarters away.
Long's completely right. There's fucking daylight right there.
There's so much
Their
daylight.
back is just completely flat at the same time. All of them have their focus inside
Go,
instead
go,
of
go,
actually
go.
paying attention to their man. Even right now with their line out, they're used.
Coke!
Let's go!
Coke!
Win the game right here, Fords! Win the game!
Boom, Panda with a decent run, making at least 8 meters. He's taken into touch. Wow, the poor planning by Eagle Rock there, taking the ball into touch. Not quite sure how that happened.
Situational awareness, boys.
But we should know where the touch line is. And we should go to deck beforehand. That's a little bit of an error on the forward pack there. We got a man down over here. K2's getting it. Well done.
Cameraman's fucking up.
No, Scotty's over here pushing me this way, and the camera's like
I'm so cold.
fucking like 5 feet away from me.
Bitch, put on the grocery bag and you'll get warm.
Grocery
Inside
bag.
the insulated grocery bag.
Nice.
Get in the grocery bag.
The ball's looking sideways. That's not straight. He's kept it straight. 12 crashing up. Bumps off Chicks. Moreno finally with the tackle.
That wasn't Marino.
He picks and goes.
There you go,
Force-
Josh, get down, get down.
Moreno grabbed the legs, I'm sure. Sean Mack gets flattened by a big boy. Walkie finds the gap. He go! Tries to get the offload. David secures the ball.
What happened?
And they've stolen it. Told David once, gonna tell him twice. You need to hold on to that ball, even if someone's ripping it from you. Hold on to that ball. Never let that ball go, penalty or not. Because regardless, they're just gonna take it and go quickly anyway.
Let's go, Durfee!
Go Darf!
So Dave, better get those push-ups in, get those reps in, so you can never get that ball ripped away from you.
Good job, Dubstep!
Go Darf!
Let's go, Dub! Good shit, baby! Let's go, Dub!
Who subbed out for Chief?
Josh, dubstep coming out.
Hey, bitch, you're complaining that you're cold and look at the space that you're
This is a family programming channel. Watch your mouth.
Hey, TV. Hey, TV.
God damn, what I told you, dog.
Come on.
I told you one time to turn that down.
Keep
It's
that thumbs up.
get a little wild in the commentary booth right here.
Get a little alcohol in them and
Let's see if Durf puts it in clean. Can he dig it out quickly? He gets it out quickly. He's stiffed up. He's still going to get the ball away to Walker. It's nice. He's going straight through the scrum. Oh! And he just gets wrapped up by the 8-man there, but he went straight through the pack. Here comes Panda with a nice little run, settling it down. Durfee gets that ball out. Sammy cutting it up. Hitting the branches instead of the tree. As Coach brilliant pass, and it's gone out to Moreno. Duffy's in there, fires it out. Panda with another Coke ball run.
Get outside, guys! Spin it wide!
Here comes the ball. Moreno with the step. Finds the inside channel. Good rocking by Jack. And there you're going to call that offsides line. Aztecs need to get back online. Cameron needs to give us a decent kick here and put us down. We need to get some points on the board, boys.
They're playing with salt over there.
let's go, Rock! Turn it up! I agree, Scotty. They have
No,
to find a
Dave's
way to
got
get
it.
down the field and get some points up in the board.
Yo,
you know,
I
at
think
this
is
time,
some
you know,
fun
they look like
going
they're kind
on
of
over there.
struggling.
It's on like pill fun.
It's a beach.
It's water is way.
It's a great kick by Cameron. It's at about just at the 30-meter line.
They're gonna snort all that after.
Let's go, boys! We got it right here! DeVito!
Want to see some crashing up and through.
This fool was talking about dicks earlier.
Blue's coming off for Sean Mack. Sean Mack needs to step into the backs.
Good job, Blue!
Time for DeVito? Is it time for DeVito yet? What do you think?
He's running for
Scotty. All of our subs have been put in already, correct?
Apart from Earl.
Actually, they're all staying. They're staying also.
Where's Earl?
Okay.
Earl's over there.
Earl hasn't got his jersey on. That's a not straight bull, but yeah, the referee didn't even need to blow the whistle on that one. Everybody just kind of looked around. They're going to say it's from the wind, but the wind's blowing from a southeast direction, so that's perfectly in line with our halfway line here.
Powder.
Over here we got the weatherman over here. Look.
Smells like baby powder though.
That was right.
Oh no.
Moreno with the pudding. I mean the throwing.
I think we gotta go wide, guys. We gotta go wide. Look at that. Look at that.
Hopefully we see this and go wide. The ball is lost again. Bubbled around by the 22. Jack with a clean hit. Coming in. Devouring people.
Good hit, Jackie!
I think that's going to be a scrum down after the knock-on from Alex in the line-out. He's getting up there making an attempt.
Don't you want to run it more towards it and use the target before
Like 15, 20 minutes?
20 minutes in.
20 minutes in, it's 12-17. Eagle Rock up front. Forest should drop back a little bit. And the 13's coming with the crash ball. And he jumps through.
out! Forest out! Forest out!
There's a 5-man overlap. It looks like a penalty.
Oh, it went around.
He's coming in the side.
Good job, Forest!
Go, guys!
Long, go down there, tell him.
Huh?
Go tell Forrest he needs to drop back on that shit. Like
Force! I'll yell them later.
So, clouds are opening up here above the stadium. And get a little bit of sunshine. Oh, yep, the clouds is broken. And God's looking down on Eagle Rock. He's just wanting to see if we can tie this game up and put a nice bow on it and deliver that package as a W. That's what we're looking for here. Alex is up. Alex is up in the line. Bull's coming out. 12's crashing through the line out. Gets wrapped up by a couple of forwards. And Durfee.
Wasn't necessarily a crash. No bodies were on number 12.
Big man comes through. Josh and Panda on the tackle. 10's looking. You know he's dummying. Walkie finally wraps him up.
Look up, get up
And it goes wide. The 11 shimmies. David's there with a decent tackle. Grabs him up by the legs and rips him down. Referees bring it back for the Aztecs. Basically, the penalties and things that Eagle Rock's committing is keeping the Aztecs in the game here. Without these penalties. Oh, is a 23 breaking through? Nobody wants to tackle today. This second half is weakening. Eagle Rock needs to check the stamina game. Maybe rip this ball from the big boy. Ball comes out quick. 10 gives it off to the 13. He steps. Walkie wraps him up. It's a lot of arm tackles around the waist and higher. 12 coming with a good line. Danny's there. Danny wraps him up.
Get the ball, get the ball!
Alex wraps him up. Cameron wraps him up. Aztecs are marching down the field here. They're getting pretty close to the line. They're on the line. It's a held up. Held up. Well done, Eagle Rock. Cameron was in there. Sam was in there. Danny and Alex were all in that melee. It's going to be a 5-meter scrum to the Aztecs. Really need to settle it down.
There was opportunity to acquire that ball right there. The ball was just literally sitting down for maybe about a good 15 seconds. Somebody could have picked it up.
Where? Oh, right. Oh, right, yeah.
Were you saying there's balls surrounding the balls?
Oh my god, look at them. They're so high over there. I want to get in on that on there.
I think that would fuck him up. I think he can't. Dude, that guy. dude on the sideline. Look at there's a
Oh,
sign
shit.
And Cheeks coming off. And Earl's coming off.
Let's go, David.
Hey, good go,
David.
guys. All right, Big David.
Tandy, is that your brother?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So, Cheeks off, having a phenomenal game. And then David's off after some great tackling and 3 points to his name with a kick.
Quarterback sack from the wing. I was like, don't do
Earl's going out to play inside center.
DeVito? DeVito type?
DeVito's off the line out.
Line out Aztec ball.
Here comes Aztecs 5 meters out.
guys right here. Win it back. Right here. Win
Let's see the big scrum. They're trying to drive over. Bull's going to come out here. 8-man pick and go. Dumps all over him, wraps him up. He doesn't even get a step. Great work. But the forwards are all over it. Aztecs Bull still. Panda's out. He steps inside. Alex gets a tackle.
Push it back. Get back in line, guys. Back in line.
They're going wide. He steps inside. Jack makes a tackle. Jay's in there holding him up.
There you go. Keep holding that.
Damien's marking that pillar. Bang! The big man goes crashing up. Eagle Rock defense holding strong. They go wide. The 10's dummying. What's he going to do? Forrest makes a tackle on the 2-meter line. Ball comes out quickly. It's going real quick. It's going wide. Earl wraps up the 15. He's holding him up. He's got the ball. Oh, unlucky. They're going to bring it back for an offsides probably. It's a quick penalty that they brought over. Eagle Rock needs to get realigned.
up together!
Sorry. He's trying to get enough play time to get into the playoffs.
Here comes, they're
You gotta get 3.
going to go for a scrum down again. It's a penalty.
Player coach. I mean, he's not that good.
Score.
The mic's on.
Eagle Rock got to do everything in their power to
Yeah.
stop them.
The score's very close right now. Only 5 points in it. 17-12.
Jay, closer.
Oh, you watch that to the side.
The referee blows up the scrum. He didn't like the look of it.
No. Wait, damn, this is so close. We really gotta relieve the pressure right here.
What are we, 17-15?
17-12. It's a scrum down to Aztecs right on the line. Chief's in there putting in some solid work.
Big time plays. Let's go.
Go, boys. Push it back right here. Push it back.
Got another beer for
Got it. Got one.
good?
Here goes the 8-man flicks it out. Alex is there. Alex makes the tackle on the 10 along with Walker going low. Durfee making the tackle. It's a lot of pushing and grabbing, slipping and sliding. Aztecs right under the line. Yes! It's finally holding on. It's a penalty to Eagle Rock. Some great line defense. That was probably at least a good 5 minutes on the line of defense for Eagle Rock. Well fucking done.
That's actually, you know what happened was he was talking.
Let's see if Cameron can get this ball out. Earl should really kick it, is what we're saying.
Yeah, Earl should kick it. Where is he at?
Earl has a good kick.
What happened right there? Oh, he's getting it right now. He's getting it right now. He's getting it. He's getting yellow. Oh. Give him like this.
Hey,
Oh,
settle him
he's
down.
still there.
Here comes Dubstep. He had a phenomenal game coming up to join the commentary booth.
This commentary booth has grown.
The commentary booth is huge. There's about 10 dudes up in here. It's how we like it. It's the gangbang.
And you're still chugging that.
The gangbang.
You're
Ah!
still on that microphone like it's the only dick.
Tandy wants me to share the dick. What's up, Tandy? Get it.
What is he still talking about?
He's jealous.
Referee's having a word with the 8-man, just kind of explaining to him what the penalty was for, and it was for holding on.
Completely unprofessional. If I was there, I would just throw a box with boxing gloves down there and just have them go at it with one another.
Jesus, Tandy's not up to date with the laws yet, but we'll get him there. Here comes Cameron with a great kick. 22 could have kept it in, but did you like out? It's a little chilly out here.
Yet you're making spaces for air to come in.
Get in here.
How much time?
Huddle up, motherfucker.
Hey, aren't you?
Cameraman,
No, this guy.
talk to me.
I was just doing.
We have 30 minutes on the board.
It's about 10 minutes left in this game.
Let's go, boys!
Jack's coming off here. He's had a great game. Shaking his head. Letting his ponytail out. Let it out. Let's clap him up for that. Yeah, Jackie boy!
Who's coming in for
Go, Jackie!
Where you been at this whole season?
Good job. Good. Rookie of the year right there.
Rookie of the year! Rookie of the year!
Bruce coming in for Jack. Jack's had a stellar performance today. He's coming in strong. He's making some clean rucks, some good gains, keeping that ball.
Oh, nice.
We've lost the ball. He's getting it out to the 12. The 12's going to have a run with the 10. The 10 cuts inside. Oh, with the decent tackle. Bumps him off low. Oh, they're coming out wide. Forrest with a great tackle. Yeah, Forrest! So talk about, baby. Good hit. Forrest on the 8-man. That's a wing versus it. Shulmack coming in low. That was Bruce's daddy right there. Bruce's daddy. Get that work. You got to find work if it's there. Bruce's daddy coming in low, trying to wrap up the fella. He's done it. Moreno's coming out. He's like, Moreno with the spin. He's got it out. Oh, unlucky. He tried to get it out to Walker. It was knocked first by Aztecs, and then Moreno picked it up.
We got ball damage. We got ball damage. Ball damage. Durfee.
Durfee's a trooper. Take more than a little bull to bring down Durfee.
Take a little breather. You know, Durfee never gets injured. He's like a machine or something.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Terminator, but just a little smaller than Arnie.
And he always be back.
He's always back. He's always back. So Durfee here with the put-in. After a nice little defensive line by Eagle Rock. I'm not Scum gets pushed back, but still the ball there. Panda picks it up and goes. It's a high tackle, but Shulmack pick and go. Shulmack strong in the tackle. Damien's there holding on. Who else is in there? Walker's in there. Josh is taking the ball in. Alex, Josh just got the ball stolen. Josh, do some push-ups and do get the weight bar or something. You cannot let that ball go, ever. Hold on to it like it's a baby, like it's gold, like it's your boyfriend's nutsack. Hold on to that, okay? Just hold on to it.
Dignity,
Get there.
manhood. You never let that go.
Nah, especially if you're gripping down in a gangbang for the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let it go. Josh, hold on to that ball. It's money.
Get it, Jay. Get it, Jay.
Oh, he tries to slap back in. It works. Beautiful work from the Aztec winner. Oh, Jay makes the tackle after he's being stepped. Decent. He's holding on to the ground.
Yeah, he's on top of him.
Pure energy. Let's go, Jay.
He's just laying there. And the 10's there flicking the ball out. Eagle Rock have definitely pushed the Aztecs back into their own sort of 22 here.
Get in there. Close the gaps, guys. Jay, get in the close.
Oh, with the tackle. Oh, with another tackle. Damien and Panda shutting down the runner. Oh, sliding out. It's a knock on. The referee caught it. And the 9 tried to gather it up like it wasn't actually there, but it was.
Do we take the kick? Southeast?
Jay with some good work. Dos, por favor. Oh, you dirty fucking cunt face, fuck.
Got big ass claws right here, brother.
You do not. You do not get the fuck out of here.
Alright, here it is.
I would just try to run it all the way to the right. And
Yeah, look
worst
at-
case scenario.
Go
just
wide,
hit the
boys! Go wide!
What do you want to see here?
kick. They're all right there.
You want to see a Welsh, a double king, maybe an iPhone ball, something fancy to get these points on the board.
I don't even need to get too fancy here.
Here it comes. It's a Welsh ball. Danny with the big Danny with the crash. Get in there, Danny. Bull secure. Forrester's in there. Earl's in there for the security. Earl picks and goes. Bull's turned out. Is what Danny. Nice decision by Durfee to bring it back the other way to the forwards. Danny was alone. Damien taking a nice crash up. Couple of meters on there. Panda's ready there. Moreno, good work. Panda, the bull just squirting out from the back again. Needs to hold on to that. Maybe he needs to stop eating pasta and butter before he comes out to play. You know, he needs to wipe down those hands with some
Panda
cum
has too
stain or
much
something.
sesame seed oil all over him.
Tandoori's talking about sesame seed oil. Get out of here, bro. So,
Panda Express too much.
we should really, if this is a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. It looks like a free kick. We're going for Moreno. Moreno crashing through. Great run. Put his head on the line for that one. Panda receiving the ball. Oh! Holy Jesus! Holy Jesus! What a fucking crunching. Panda looks like he's pulled a cramp on that one after he just killed somebody. That was amazing.
Outsides! Go with him! Support him!
Cameron's getting into the forwards. We have nobody in the backfield.
I like it.
Who's doing? Somebody's doing like a.
We need a crash ball again. Power ball, Damien. The power ball. Bruce's daddy's there. Who's there?
We gotta try.
We got boys up. Arms up like it's a try. The referee's giving the try. Who's coming up with the ball there? It's Durfee. Is it Durfee? Someone came up with the ball. Durfee, Alex getting on top of that Moreno. That's some great crashing up by the forwards.
Wow.
Some good work there. Not letting up. Way to get in that shit.
Go, boys, keep it up! Game's not over yet! Let's go!
Great, boys.
Game's not over yet!
Great work out on that.
Wow.
We're missing one of our favorite supporters.
Who's that? Oh, Dallas Rain.
Dallas Rain. He would have told us about these conditions today. His son's sitting out after a nasty skiing incident on the baby slopes.
Arrow's trying to go for the for the point conversion.
Earl's up. Earl's up for the 2 points. This will be the first time.
Right here, the wind's in our favor.
Go, Earl. Right.
It's a great try there by the forward pack. And the referee is not happy with that. He's going to say, hey, he didn't move.
Take more time now.
Just unlucky.
He's milking it right now.
Yeah, it's good. We get that time off the clock.
Game over after this.
This is it right here.
Hey, composure, guys. Come on, composure.
L's up there with the kick. He's moving around. Nobody's going to charge it this time. He's moving the hands. He's moving the body. Here it comes. They're going to charge. It's a kick and he's... Unlucky. That was very, very close to being through.
Get ready.
Hey, stand up!
Stand up, guys. Come on, let's get ready.
Eagle Rock looked like they have a little bit of energy being injected. Sure Mac taking it through. Georgie boy saying here right now, we call him Big Mac Daddy right now, steaming through. Damien with the little step, the pop, and busting through. Porter wants to run. Is he going to find the gap? He nearly finds the gap. He's going to have another go at the gap. Holding on to that ball. Ball in one hand. Who's driving through? Walkie's driving through. Forrest is there to help him out. Moreno's over the top. Ball comes out to Danny again. Leaving with a forearm. Looks like a high tackle.
Advantage.
Moreno's right there.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Get that on video. Just zoom in on that.
Let go.
It's a little bit of scuffles on the ground. Cameron, as always, smiling as he walks away. Aztecs getting in there on the ground. It's a little bit scrappy. He's away from the ball. Not quite sure what's going on there.
Came afterwards and drilled the guy.
Referee's having another thing.
Walking papers. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Yeah!
Everybody's giving a clap up for Jack. Jack is coming up, receiving his payment for hard days of work.
Who they call him on? What happened?
Not quite sure what they're calling the penalty here for, if it's a penalty. Aztecs have the ball here. Questioning the referee. It's probably going to be a scrum down to Eagle Rock. Oh, with a little bit of... Cameron lining up this kick here.
Hey, let's go, Cam.
I think game after this, have to fix it out.
Game back on after a little talking to by the ref. Cameron pops it out about 10 minutes out. It's still in. Jay makes that tackle, and he makes another tackle with Danny getting up in there.
Roll out.
Our two wings.
Get outside.
Our two wings are literally in the middle of the field of the pack. Danny needs to draw back a little bit now, as he's starting to do. Damien's getting up into the line. Panda well done by sitting in the backfield. Panda's limping. He might need a substitute at some point.
Back up, Forrest.
That might be all our subs gone.
You get that ball out.
It's going to be a scrum down. A scrum down to Aztecs here on about the 22-meter line. This little half is come back for Eagle Rock nicely after some good defense and then some great forwards pressure pushing it down. We do need to, however, retain our own ball here. It's an Aztec put in. Strong scrum. 8-man picks and goes. Sure Max there for the tackle. Alex is following up. Walker getting in there, nearly stealing the ball. Gets crocodiled out. 22, Alex with a great tackle on the 22. Ball's out about 30-meter line. It's 22-12 right now. There's probably about 7 or 8 minutes left in this game, maybe even about 5. Aztecs ball on their own 30-meter line. They're crashing it up right in the 1 and 2 channels.
There we go, there we go.
And good tackles. Oh, an offload. Duffy's there for the pinch. Unlucky. Ball comes out. The 12's hitting the gap. Walkie's there for the pinch. This guy's rolling and putting the ball down. Not quite sure if I like that, but so go the new rules. He's on his knees. No letting go. Ball's coming out wide. Earl's there. They have an overlap. They have the overlap. Jay makes the first tackle and the second tackle. 18 looking down at him like he did something, but really wasn't much. We got an Aztec penalty here. The offsides line.
Tap, get up there.
It's a little chip through. Shurmack hits him in the belly. Duffy pops it up to Shurmack. Shurmack's away. Shurmack get tackled by the wing here. Looks like if they're stolen it. No, Shurmack holds onto the ball as always. Cameron with a little chip. It's going straight out. That's good. Good work by Eagle Rock. Good work by Eagle Rock. Come down with me. Take it off the thing. Let's go.
Can you bring the camera down?
Let's go.
I love you.
Take
Pull
it.
that and then push this out. Push this out right here. There you go. There you go. We're gonna do some game. We gotta do some interviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull that all the way up.
Exactly.
It should come up. There you go.
And now we're going down to the field here to see it.
Do that to me one more time.
I do it to you all the time.
We got Chief right here.
Chief, how did you feel in that game, bro?
It was a hard game to come back in, but I'm glad we pulled out the victory.
How's the shoulder feeling after that rough day at the office?
Shoulder's good, but the knee's fucked, so.
Okay, so we'll see Chief next week. It's a good performance today. Well done. Let's bring it down to the park and see. Jaggy, how you feeling at prop there?
Feel great, man. I could have played another 80 minutes. They pulled me because they said I'm a prop, but this prop is a fucking beast.
Jack, you heard it from himself. He's a beast. 7-year rookie, 8-year rookie with a hell of a game for a rookie.
Yeah, baby. Rookie of the year, motherfucker.
Bring it on down. Got some children with you. What'd you think of the game there, darling? Was it a good game?
No.
She likes yogurt more.
Are you having it recorded while he's still walking?
Oh yeah. We're bringing it down to the field. Mondo did a good job. We'll be seeing Mondo next week. What do you think, Stuart? What do you think to the game?
Very well game. Good roll.
See, we got some comments. Here we go, boys.
Make this longer.
Eagle Rock! Clap it up for the most amazing sideline in the game!
Yo, Cameron.
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 Few words.
Alright, Eric, call, guys. Sideline, relax. Alright, getting some words. How are we doing, guys?
We're here with Cameron today.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Autographs later.
Oh, blown off by the superstar. It's happening. It's happening here.
Hey, did y'all see the brown train?
The brown train's back on the action. We'll be right back after these quick messages from the coach here. He's gonna see how we were doing. Right back at you. I'm here with the big boy Damien. After a fantastic try. What a try. How does it feel going down the line right there and just pushing off a back and scoring that try?
Feels good, man. It always feels good to score for the team.
Always getting some. Damien with a classic game right there. Let's bring it up. That's a beer. We'll bring it up Panda next.
What's up?
He had some good hard runs today. Some good hard runs.
First of all,
Skills.
that old boy was talking shit. He was calling at Cam.
Family
And
programming.
Cam's little homie, so I had to give him the business. I blew out my calf muscle doing it, but I'm sure he felt it a lot more than I did. That's right.
That was a great hit. Hey, come on, Alex. We got the young fella in here. He's making some great tackles today. That was some great hits today. How's it feel? How's it feel leading your team in some hits?
Feels like I led him in some fucking hits and I smacked the other team.
That's good. It's coming from Alex, a young fella. And also you had 1 or 2 good runs up the middle there. You know, I think you need a few more of those a game. How do you plan to do that?
Being selfish, just holding it.
Selfish, like a whore. Let's get in there. All right, Eagle Rock, that's a great win to you guys today. That's 22-12. And we're bringing out the old boys. A little bit of injection. I want to come in here and just talk to more the experienced veteran players in the club and see how they felt that game went. We know that you both came in the second half and made some heavy contributions to getting that energy going back up again, because we were in a little low in the beginning of the second half. How do you think we pulled out that?
I think we managed to not fold under pressure, but we got close there. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go, up by 10, we started to fold. We started to implode, and the infighting started. A better team on the other side might have put 1 or 2 in us into the end zone, not in us, but into the end zone in those last 10 minutes.
Into us, you said?
Yeah, into us. But that being said, the team that we put out there shows that we have the depth that's needed to go into playoffs. Early in the season, we said experience tells us that the team we start with the first game of the season isn't necessarily the team we end. Between work obligations, family obligations, injuries like today decimated the starting forward pack, but fuck, didn't matter. We went up, we stayed up. We do have to work on our composure because under pressure at the end, we started to buckle, and we need to fix that. But other than that, it's a good turnout for all 23 plus the extra guys. I don't know, 27, 28 guys today. I'm pretty fucking proud of Eagle Rock today, for sure.
There's a great performance by Sam today, and then we also got Sean Mack coming in with some great big runs and some bringing it to the Young Bucks. A little bit of fire in the belly, as I like to call it. And we've got that with this man right here, and he brings it every time.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, just bring it every time. Like you said, every chance you get, you can make a play. And that's all we do. I don't come in off the bench, don't worry about what's going on in the game. Just come in there, make plays, make plays, make plays.
Do what you gotta do.
And it pumps you up, whatever. If it gets you to play harder, that's what we do. Just come in there and do what we're supposed to do. Smash them.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
That's brilliant. These veterans know what they're doing. They came out and they really shaped up that second half to being something that was going to be a little bit down, but now it's pumped up and we got some fireworks going, and thanks to these boys. And we're gonna bring it over here. This is the we got the production team right here. K2, get over here. We got the production team. And this is signing off.
Hey, bro, you can't be
from,
drinking. You can't be drinking on the air like that.
This is a signing off from the Eagle Rock home field with a great 22-12 victory against the Aztecs.
Any final comments, boys?
Well played game. You know, we were a little worried going to the second half to see how Eagle Rock was going to perform and show up.
We knew San Diego was going to come out strong.
And they came out strong. The subs helped, I think. The subs, I think, came at the right time with the right amount of energy.
Great coaching, putting the subs in. Yeah.
And it really inspired the side. So I really, shows that some of our guys need to really step it up, I think, going to the second half. But we had our subs to help us out. So
yeah, absolutely.
All in all, phenomenal performance.
Yeah.
Second win in a row. Let's go for our third
win in a row.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's the Eagle Rock right here. That's the Eagle Rock right here. Get that. And well done. I'm signing off.